Hey, what up? It's your boy, Master Pink, and today we are back to Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, and we're watching episode 3. I'm actually super excited to continue watching this show, and it's been a while, I'm sorry. But the whole strike thing with the first episode, I'm gonna try to for that to not happen again. If I notice there's some music, I might have to mute it or make the clip shorter. I don't want to risk it. It was just the first episode, thankfully, and the second episode hasn't been struck yet. But yeah, remember that if you're watching this episode, you can watch. If you're watching this episode right now on YouTube, you can watch the next one right now on my Patreon, and you can also support me and get early access to that. That's how you get the other episode. Also, I'm doing some other show. I'm doing Hunter x Hunter, Made in Abyss, and My Hero Academia. All of those except My Hero Academia are with early access because My Hero Academia is currently airing, so I cannot do early access for that. So, last episode we got the backstory of how Edward and my man, Alphonse, like everything that happened in their past, like how Alphonse like got turned into an armor, how his leg and arm got. I don't want to say like cut off because it wasn't. It was just like deleted by God or everyone or me or all basically. And apparently Edward got like so much knowledge in his head, and then he lost it. Like he could retain whatever he wanted, but like he was still a kid and shit. So we're gonna see what happens. I'm really excited. We met some apparently that bitch, I'm sorry. The little girl that was with Edward and Alphonse, I don't remember her name to be honest. Let me see if I have her name. Maybe I should look it up, but I don't want to see like, oh, the Wikipedia for My Hero Academia tells me that she died in episode blah blah, and I just don't wanna get spoiled, you know. Where the fuck is Fullmetal Alchemist? Jeez, there you go, Fullmetal Alchemist. What the fuck's her name? What the fuck's her name again? Ah, man, I need to know. Winry? So apparently Winry is not actually her sister. Is actually just a friend or a cousin. I'm not a cousin. I don't know, to be honest. Also, I'm gonna open the window because it's kind of dark. There you go. Look at that. There you go. It's light now. Whew. So, we're gonna see what happened this episode. I'm really excited. He got named the Fullmetal Alchemist, or Full Metal, and it's an alchemist, or the Fullmetal Alchemist. Brotherhood, it's because it's the other season, I don't know. Either way, let's watch the episode and see what happens. Okay, let's go. Remember, I'm watching the dub right now, so don't come in the comments being like, oh, don't do the dub. Fuck you. Fuck off. You fuck you. Fuck you. Everything I do. It's you complain. No, you don't. But like watching the dub, it's okay. Watching a sub is okay. Whatever you do, it's okay. Stop it. Don't be like that. Thank you. Okay, so let's watch. Also, then we're going to go see a priest to get a celestial stone, which is actually a philosopher's stone. Where that was, I have no idea. I have it at the end, maybe. Nope. Well, they're going to see that at a castle or something. Leora, is that it? Probably. I love this opening, dude. So they are street performers.
What? You mean it's the little guy?
City of Heresy, huh? Was that a philosopher's stone in his ring? I think, right?
So that's it, huh? Yeah.
Yep. Philosopher's stone. Okay. Good.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. To know God is to know hope. If we believe in divine grace, and through him all things are possible. If you believed, I'm sure Lito would bless you and make you grow taller. What's that supposed to mean?
Water 35 liters, carbon 20 kilograms, ammonia 4 liters, lime 1.5 kilograms, phosphorus 800 grams, salt 250 grams. So you think your father Cornello could even save an arrogant scientist like me?
Of course, that's wonderful. If anyone can lead you to the Creator's light, he can.
God damn it.
Father Cornello, they kind of found out about our plans. It's possible this dog's nose is too sharp for his own good.
Father, they're evil. This is God's will.
I'm laughing because they're aiming a gun to the fucking suit of armor. Oh shit, what is this girl gonna do?
What's this commotion? It would seem they've been misguided. Okay, let's say I believe you weren't. Have you become everything? What? Talking about the Philosopher's Stone.
Oh shit.
That's it, isn't it? Not a gun there beside you.
Oh fuck.
Okay.
Oh fuck. Come on, Alphonse.
I want you to shoot the Fullmetal Alchemist. Shoot him, Rose. It's God's will.
He's gonna shoot Alphonse though.
I hesitate. When you lost your fiancé to that tragic accident last year, who was it that saved you from the very depths of despair? Have you forgotten? It was I who took your hand and led you into God's light. And
Oh,
you recall
fuck.
what it was I promised you? I'm the Fullmetal Alchemist! It's me! It's short. Haven't you made her do enough already?
I love when that happens, dude.
This unholy thing is an abomination. Even on this
Oh no. What are you doing? Oh god, it's the lion from One Punch Man!
should be up to the task. So this is the
Oh no,
sort of
that's...
thing you do with the Philosopher's Stone. That's
Wow. Nice.
no transmutation in circle. You shredded my pants.
Ooh!
Those claws don't do so good against steel. You like that, kitty? Go on, get a good taste. So this is the great Fullmetal Alchemist Edward Elric.
Fuck, dude! I love this episode.
Hell, not even half a boy. Fools are really so eager to play
Oh
God.
fuck.
Perhaps I should send you to beat him instead.
Fucking machine gun! What do you do? Ooh!
God, we don't get a... He'd probably just send me right back here.
Oh. Oh fuck.
Well, don't just stand there after them. They see it sink hard in the...
Oh shit! I love how he can transform his arm into anything.
Or we could get the military involved.
Ooh.
Ask your question.
Okay.
Because with each miracle, I can attract new believers to the Order. Believers who would lay down their lives for my sake. I am slowly building an army, a legion of holy warriors, unafraid to die. In a few more years, I'll be ready to unleash this mindless horde upon the world. And I'll use the Philosopher's Stone to tear this country apart. Who
Jesus
knows? I
Christ,
might
he's
have a
evil.
slice for you. I knew it. You really are a novice, aren't you?
Oh shit!
There were never any miracles, Rose. He lied to you. He lied to everyone.
Oh fuck.
Why you? You pay dearly for this. Sorry, not today.
Nice.
You're outclassed here. It's a rebound. No, I won't be disgraced.
What the fuck? Did he just did he Jesus Christ? Did he just do human transmutation then?
My word is the divine word of God himself. My fist is the almighty fist of judgment. Fist of God, huh? That's what you wanted to
Okay. Damn. Ah, shit. It's out of power.
What the hell? The stone. It's supposed to be perfect material. How did it just break like that? I don't know. I don't know anything about it. Spare me, please. I was wrong. Please, I beg you. It's a damn fake. Please don't. I'm helpless without the stone. Spare me, please.
And what about the stone?
Fake?
Just like him.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Al. For a while there, I thought we'd really found a way to get your body.
Can it be a fake?
The Philosopher's Stone!
God damn it.
Like I was just saying, it was a fake. It wasn't real. Besides, it's shattered now. Liar! You want to keep it for yourself, don't you? So you can use it on your bodies. That's right. And so you can try to bring your mother back again. You shut up! People don't come back from the dead, Rose. Not ever. Not ever. He said if I prayed for him. I can't tell you that. You have to figure it out.
Shit.
Keep moving forward. You've got two good legs, so use them. You're strong enough to make your own path.
Dude.
Damn, Brad, it's all ruined. Everything I
Oh no, it's gonna be the...
all that hard work for nothing. I knew we should have just incited a little rebellion.
Oh shit, I forgot about this, yes.
I'm hungry. Man, please.
Lust.
Not this one, Gluttony. We don't want you getting yourself indigestion.
I won't stand for.
I'd say this concludes our business. Just as things were beginning to look promising, too.
What the fuck? Okay, that was another great episode. And it was something that I didn't even expect. I knew they were going to a castle or something to check out a Philosopher's Stone maybe they had. Wait. Yeah, no, I was thinking, did they get that wrong? That they... Okay, because in the last episode at the end, I think they talked, or at the beginning, they talked about how they were going to this castle to see if this guy had a Philosopher's Stone. And then in this episode, they figured out, oh, you have a Philosopher's Stone. But no, it makes sense, don't worry. It was kind of weird, but yeah. So we started with a radio and these two, like, what these two, fucking Edward and Alphonse at like a place, like a food place. And there was a radio talking about the sun god, Leto and shit. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. Some kind of backstory into the gods of this world. But I guess it was just this god that this guy created on this episode. So I guess it wasn't. We learned about Father Cornelio. With the guy from the shop or like from the food place, thinking Edward and Alphonse were fucking street performers. Yeah, so he made out the fucking god Leto, and he started like the religion, the Letoism, and it's like Jesus Christ. I didn't expect for them to get into the religion and stuff. And like hoping and praying and shit, all that stuff. I wasn't expecting that, but me being like agnostic, leaning more towards atheist, I really like this episode. Just because it talks all about like, how do you... Man, religion is such a hard subject to talk about. And I think I'm just not gonna say my opinion on it, just because I don't want people to get like, maybe my opinion is not even that controversial, but I just don't want to offend one person or say something. So I'm just gonna not talk about it. It was an interesting episode and I love it. Something about this episode I really like. I think Rose was like a good character, and even though we didn't know much of her, she just appeared on this episode and she's gone from this episode. Maybe we'll never see her again. but I like Rose as a character. Yeah, so I was correct when I saw some like red ball on the ring, and I was like, oh, is that a Philosopher's Stone? And yeah, it was a Philosopher's Stone. So yeah, I was right. I didn't actually think that Edward would still be carrying the list of the ingredients to make a human person, or like a human being with transmutation. But he does. He probably looks at it fairly regularly to see if he made something wrong, if he fucked up or something. Yeah, it's talked about the religion, and also the comment from Edward when he said like you could buy a kid could even buy all of these ingredients with spare change. Turns out humans are really cheap or shit. And oh Jesus Christ! And then Rose's reactions and shit. I think that was a pretty good episode. Yeah, I was at some point I was like, what are Cornello's plans? But I guess it was just to like build an army and like conquer the world or something. At the end, he said it exactly what he wanted to do, but like yeah. Yeah, and apparently Rose lost her fiance, and apparently Cornello had said to her that she would bring him back to life, and Cornello saved Rose from the accident or something. Who saved you and yeah, no. And apparently Cornello said to Rose, you have to have faith and shit, like for me to like bring him back. And also Rose shot. He probably shot Edward, but probably Alphonse just got in the way because Alphonse was the one that got hit. Apparently he made some with the alchemy, with the Philosopher's Stone. He made a mix of animals. It was like a lion, like some kind of lizard, and something else. It's basically like let me just say a chimera. So something like that he made. That was really creepy, but it was no challenge for Edward. So that was cool. A cool fight. I didn't actually notice the scars that I did notice this episode, but like in the past episodes, I don't know if we've been shown that, but you could see the scars from like the arm on Edward's arm. I guess it would be this arm. So yeah, you could see the scars from like the whole like with the operations and shit. Yeah, that sucks. Although scars are cool though. What else? I just love how he can transform his arm to whatever he wants because it's metal. So he can transform it into anything was like a fucking huge side or shit. Because it's metal, he just all this metal, I'll turn it into this. It's the same amount of metal, just different form, and it's because of the law of equivalent exchange, and they kept mentioning it all throughout this episode. And it might be something important. Of course, it's important. It's the law of equivalent exchange, which is like you cannot give something. You cannot transmute something from something. I don't know. How do they say it? I know what it means. It's just hard to explain sometimes for me. I'm dumb. I'm sorry. Basically, you need something of equal value to make something. So if you want to make an arm, you have to basically like I just talked about the arm. I can make this fucking scythe, but it has to be the same equivalent metal to make that. So basically, it's a scythe, but it's the same metal that was in all of the arm. Basically, fucking equivalent. So yeah, but also apparently, okay. So I knew this, but Edward wanted to get the Philosopher's Stone to get Alphonse's body back, and also to get his body back. But are you sure you want your own body back? Because the metal arm is amazing. You probably want your normal arm. I'm not saying it's not like I don't want my normal arm. It's just saying that if you get an arm that you can transform into anything you want, wouldn't you want that better than a normal arm? Maybe your leg. You can keep your leg. It's all good. You can get your old leg back. But the arm I would keep it. I don't know. It's just me. Depends on how I feel. But I believe the arm would be cool. Yeah, Father Cornello was talking about like making miracles and shit for people to believe in me. He was making an army, and everyone could hear him because of the speaker. What a fucking god. Oh my god, I didn't actually expect that. I saw I saw, how do you call this? I saw Alphonse working with something like with a like metal something, and I was like, oh, what's that? But I didn't mind it because they were talking to Rose at the same time, so I was like, it's not important maybe. But yeah, it was actually the speaker that that he used to tell everyone, or like to show everyone what your father was about, or like what he was planning to do. That was actually really cool, and I really enjoyed that. It was funny too. Did he actually use human transmutation at the end? Because he did like there was a rebound when he was making like another weapon. There was a rebound, and his arm kind of just morphed into like the gun or something, and then he made himself bigger. Did he do human transmutation on himself with the Philosopher's Stone, or did he make his body bigger or something? I actually don't know how that would work, because I know to bring a human back is something different than to make your body expand, right? With a Philosopher's Stone, it might be easier, but how many Philosopher's Stones could there be in the world? That's what I was wondering, because what do you call this guy? Isaac had a Philosopher's Stone. It just disappeared at the end. And also this guy had a Philosopher's Stone. But it seems like Lust and Gluttony can make Philosopher's Stones, so they get them, but why don't they use them? They probably use them, but like why give it away to some people to make like weird destinations for our characters? The plot, they want to make plot. But yeah, there was a rebound, and he did some human transmutation on himself. I think that's what happened. And apparently the Philosopher's Stone is supposed to be made from perfect material, and it shouldn't be like broken and shit. But I believe it just ran out of power because it kind of turned off. And I think that's what Edward doesn't know. I think Edward doesn't know that the Philosopher's Stone can run out of power, so he just thinks it'll last forever. The same with Cornello. He thought it would last forever. But no, apparently it just ran out of power. That's what I believe. But Edward said it was a fake. I don't know how you make a fake Philosopher's Stone. Do you just like put a lot of power into a ball and give it to someone, saying, this is a Philosopher's Stone, have it? I don't think that's how it works. How do you put power into something? I don't know. I like the whole phrase that Edward was saying to Rose. Humans cannot be brought back to life. Not ever. Not ever. I'd like that. And then again, fucking Rose saying like, he promised he would bring it back. What do I do? If everything I hope for is gone? How do I begin to like do anything again? What do I hope in now? And that's what Edward basically just has to basically Edward said to her that she has to find a new path and do it yourself without anyone, probably. I like it. Also, I didn't mention it, but the story that the Icarus, probably Icarus, right? It's probably Icarus. There's a man flew with wings of wax. He tried to fly to the sun, and the wax like burnt off, melted, and he fell. And she realized that the story is basically the story of Edward, I guess. He thought he could do it. He tried it, and then he failed miserably. Yeah, we met Lust, Gluttony, and they have like they showed it. I don't know why, but they okay, so we know that she's called Lust, and then we have the other guy who is Gluttony. They had some like weird, like, I don't know if it was a kind of transmutation circle or like a ritual or something, or it was just a tattoo. But Lust had one like right here over her boob, and Lust had one on her tongue. Had one on his tongue, and it makes sense for Lust to have one there, because like he's lost. The tongue basically means the whole like how do you call this? A whole fuck. How do you call this again? Lust, basically the whole like eating shit in his tongue, and then you have not lust, sorry, Gluttony has in his fucking tongue, and because of eating and shit, and then Lust has to like over her fucking breast because Lust. There was another guy in the ending, which I don't know who it is, and also in the opening, which is with Lust and Gluttony. I don't know who that is. Maybe like Pride or Rage or whatever the other one is. I wonder what they will be. And also everyone was like, well, also Cornelo's dead, but there were like mobs outside the fucking castle where he was, like protesting. Yeah, no, that was a good episode. I really enjoyed it. They had like a tattoo. I'm gonna show it really quick, but it's really badly drawn. Look at this. You see that kind of dragon? Come on, there you go. You see that kind of dragon with like triangles and shit? That's what I saw. It was really quick, so I don't want to like go back and like, oh, I'm gonna rewind and see it perfectly. That was what I saw. It was like a dragon with triangles and little triangles. That was basically what they had tattooed. So, or like tattooed, or maybe like I said, it was a transmutation or kind of transmutation circle. I don't know, but we'll find out next episode. Thanks for watching, everyone. Remember, you can watch the next episode right now on my Patreon if you support me. You can check out my Discord and my Twitter in the description, along with my Patreon, and also the link to watch Fullmetal Alchemist on Crunchyroll. Make sure to check out those links, and make sure to come back for next episode if you're not a patron. Thank you for watching. This show will come out every Sunday, so every Sunday you'll get some good old Fullmetal Alchemist. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!